Don't waste your time a life. Time is the most precious resource we have. It is irreplaceable and non-renewable. Yet, so often, we let it slip through our fingers, unaware of its value until it's too late. This story will take you on a journey of realization through the life of a man named Jack, whose transformation teaches us why we must seize every moment and never waste our time. The beginning of complacency. Jack was a man of many talents, blessed with intelligence and charm. He had a bright future ahead of him. Growing up, he excelled in school, often being praised for his quick wit and creativity. But as he entered adulthood, something changed. The praise he had grown accustomed to turned into a sense of entitlement. Jack began to believe that success would naturally come to him without much effort. He spent his days lounging at home, scrolling through his phone and binge-watching shows. His friends and family often reminded him of his potential and encouraged him to make use of his abilities. But Jack would always respond, "There's plenty of time. I'll get to it later." Days turn into months and months into years. Yet Jack's dreams remained just that, dreams. The turning point. One day, Jack's father, an old but wise man, sat him down for a serious conversation. "Jack," he began, "I've watched you waste your time and energy for far too long. Time waits for no one. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back." Jack, irritated, replied, "Dad, I'm young. I have my whole life ahead of me. Why do you keep worrying?" His father sighed and handed him an hourglass. "This hourglass represents your life. The sand flowing through it is your time. Every grain that falls is a moment gone forever. Once it's gone, you can't turn it back." Jack took the hourglass and placed it on his shelf, dismissing his father's words as melodramatic. A glimpse of reality. Weeks later, Jack's best friend, Samir, visited him. Unlike Jack, Samir had always been hard-working and ambitious. He had recently started his own business, and it was thriving. Samir shared his journey, the sleepless nights, the endless challenges, and the satisfaction of achieving his goals. Jack listened, a twinge of envy creeping into his heart. "Jack," Samir said, "I've known you for years, and I know you're capable of so much more. What's stopping you?" Jack had no answer. For the first time, he felt a pang of regret for the time he had wasted. The wake-up call. The final straw came when Jack attended a school reunion. Surrounded by old classmates, he saw how far everyone had come. Some were successful entrepreneurs. Others were renowned artists, and a few had climbed the corporate ladder. As they shared their stories, Jack felt like an outsider. He had nothing to contribute. The weight of his wasted years hit him like a ton of bricks. That night, he sat alone in his room, staring at the hourglass his father had given him. He watched the sand trickle down and realized how much of his own time he had let slip away. For the first time, he understood the true value of time. Taking action, Jack decided to change. He started small, setting daily goals and holding himself accountable. He created a vision board and wrote down his dreams and aspirations. Slowly but surely, he began to rebuild his life. He enrolled in online courses to upgrade his skills, networked with like-minded individuals, and worked tirelessly to turn his dreams into reality. The journey was not easy. There were days when Jack felt like giving up, but he kept reminding himself of the hourglass and the lesson it taught him. With every passing day, he grew stronger, wiser, and more determined. The transformation. Years later, Jack stood on a stage, addressing a crowd of young people. He was now a successful entrepreneur, a motivational speaker, and a beacon of hope for those who felt lost. He shared his story, urging them to value their time and take charge of their lives. Life is a collection of moments, Jack said, holding up the same hourglass his father had given him. Every moment matters. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect opportunity. Start now. Don't let the sands of time slip through your fingers like I almost did. The audience listened in rapt silence, inspired by his journey and moved by his words. The lesson: Jack's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of time. It teaches us that procrastination and complacency can rob us of our potential. Life is unpredictable, and we never know how much time we have left. The key is to make every moment count and to live with purpose and determination. If there's one takeaway from Jack's story, it's this: don't wait for tomorrow to start living your best life. Begin today. Seize the moment and don't let time go to waste. The clock is ticking, and the future is yours to create. Learn more stories, subscribe this channel. Thank you.